everyone, welcome to Cardboard Vault. I'm Phoebe Wild and today I'll be reviewing Chopstick Dexterity MegaChallenge 3000 or CDMC 3000, which is a dexterity game published by Mayday games for 1 to 3 players. This is the tabletop version of the popular and fictional Japanese game show of the same name that lets viewers experience the excitement of competitive chopstick usage from the comfort of their own home. In CDMC 3000, you'll put your chopstick skills to the test and vie for the title of Chopstick Grandmaster. Cash prizes not included. Let's take a closer look at how it plays. CDMC 3000 has variants for 2 to 3 players to compete, as well as a solo variant to test your own speed with chopsticks. For the competitive variants, each player will receive a small dish and a set of chopsticks, and the large bowl with the sushi pieces will be placed in the middle. The sushi comes in 5 different colours with 5 different shapes in each colour. To play the game, these tiles will be shuffled face down and a disc will be flipped over at the start of each round to show players the type of sushi that they're trying to collect. If the tile has both a colour and a shape, like this one, then they're trying to collect pieces of that colour and of that shape. So all blue pieces and all pieces shaped like sushi rolls in this case. Once the tile has been flipped over, players will try to pick up those pieces from the bowl simultaneously, racing each other to get the most pieces. When there are no more of those pieces left in the bowl, the round ends, and the player who managed to collect the most wins the disc. There are also wild discs that have slightly different effects, such as this one, which just identifies a colour, or just identifies a shape. This one, which indicates that players have to collect all the sushi from the bowl, and this one, which is the first player to that many pieces, in this case 4. To win the game, players need to collect 10 discs in a 3-player game, or 15 in a 2-player game. If you want to test your chopstick skills solo, you can set up this board, with all of the same shape discs along one edge, and the same colour discs along the other. Your task is to pick up each of the 25 pieces of sushi and place it onto the correct spot on the board as quickly as possible. For example, this purple shrimp would go on the intersection between purple and shrimp. I'm normally not a huge fan of dexterity games, but I loved CDMC 3000 as soon as I started playing it. I first played it after Thanksgiving dinner last year, and it's a perfect game for that kind of setting, for parties and social occasions where you just want something quick and fun and lighthearted to play. The game is very easy to learn, it's fast-paced, and even though it only goes up to 3 players, you can really involve everyone at the table, because, let's be honest, watching your friends fight it out over wooden sushi pieces is just as fun as actually playing yourself. The other thing I really like about the game is the rules of engagement that come with it, because everyone's fighting it out for the sushi at the same time, and you need some ground rules in place. You're explicitly allowed to make chopstick on chopstick contact, to move the bowl around with your chopsticks, or to knock pieces out of your opponent's chopsticks, and that just makes the game hectic and crazy, especially when there's only one valid piece left in the bowl and all 3 players are trying to get it. The fun of the game is really in that chaos and mayhem, and the more you get into it, the better it is. The other great thing about CDMC 3000 are the components, because the little dishes and the chopsticks are so much fun to play with and really add to the theme of the game, and the little wooden sushi pieces are just challenging enough to pick up to make the game interesting. The only negative thing I can say about the game is that it does only support 3 players, so if you have a large group of people and everyone wants to play, it can be a bit disappointing. But I've dealt with that by dividing people into teams, and then you can swap players out every round or 2 so that everyone gets to participate. Overall, I was genuinely surprised by how much I enjoyed CDMC 3000, but I know it won't be for everyone. It's frantic, it's loud, and it involves frequent chopstick battles, so if you're looking for a strategy game or a quiet game, this definitely isn't what you want. But I think this game is a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend it. Thanks everyone for watching Cardboard Vault. I hope you found the video helpful, and I'll see you next time.